What's up everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of our 2025 build. So we're doing something a little bit different here at SuperATV. Typically when we do a build, we just do it and then show it off at an event, maybe get some video, some photography of it. This year we decided we're gonna bring you all along for the ride as we build this machine out from start to finish. So as you can see, we have chosen a Polaris Xpedition 80V5 North Star. So this is the top of the line unit. As you all know, these machines are great. So just to kind of walk you through the products that we're going to be installing on this machine, we're going to build a custom hood for this machine. We're going to end up swapping the OEM glass out for a SuperATV glass windshield. We're going to be running a SuperATV bumper, which is not released yet, HCR mid-travel suspension with Rhino 2.0 axles. So those of you that know about HCR, you know it's top of the line. We're going to clear coat the suspension just to show off those beautiful welds. Also, SuperATV, of course we couldn't do a build without 4-inch GDP Portals. We're gonna be going with the 15% on this unit with the 35-inch tire. It's gonna be awesome. Perfect setup, it's a match made in heaven. SDI Shocks has partnered up with us on this build and we are running the SDI Shocks on this machine. Assault Hellfire wheels. Tires, that's a secret. You guys will see towards the end of the video when we slap the tires on there, which tires we're gonna be going with, but I promise it will not disappoint. Also, we're gonna have a ton of lights. We've got some proprietary light bar mounts for the Xpedition. We're gonna be installing those. We're gonna be working on a prototype roof rack for this machine. It's gonna be running a full SuperATV skid plate, rear suspension from HCR. You do get the rear arms as well, Hellfire wheels in the rear. For the side windows and the rear window, we're gonna be swapping that out for the SuperATV and a few other things. We got some custom powder coating going on. That's gonna look awesome. And then we have a wrap. We're not gonna disclose what the design of this machine and kind of the look we're going after is, but once you see it, you're gonna know. Join us on each one of these episodes. We're gonna take you behind the scenes, we're gonna take you with us to the powder coater, the vinyl wrap, and we're gonna show you as much as we can possibly show you about the inner workings of SuperATV and what it takes to build a machine like this. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next one. So the time has come for us to start stripping all of the suspension off. We're gonna strip the bumpers, windshields, just start the full teardown on this machine. We've got everything sent off, everything's being powder coated, so we're gonna go ahead and get the machine lifted in the air and start stripping some parts off. Interesting setup. They put the A-arm bolt in wrong. Can't get the arm off without taking the winch loose. Okay, that part's done. See, they've got the hardware running from the front to the back. Makes it kind of impossible to get the A-arm off without taking the bumper off. Maybe it was just assembled that way, maybe that's how it's supposed to be, but whenever we reassemble this, I'm gonna flip the bolt around.
Let me get a wrench.
Yeah, here you go.
15 ratchet wrench? These are the worst ratchet wrenches I've ever seen.
What? Is this real life or is this fake? Because I know it's not real because there's no way in hell I'd have to take the exhaust off to get a out, right? Let me jump over here to the other side real quick and take the sway bar loose. I can get it. I think they did the same thing to us that they did on the front. Put the bolt in the wrong way. There's no way they did that to us twice, right? I can't be the only one that ran into this issue before though. I mean, that's crazy. You flip the bolt around, there's literally 0 obstructions. right, guys, we're about to run in the lab here. We have Dylan scanning the front end, hood, and fender area on this Xpedition. Now, obviously, this isn't the Xpedition that we're building, but what we're having Dylan do is scan this whole front area here because we're gonna be building a hood for this machine, just to kind of help with the body lines and the wrap, just make everything look a little bit better. Dylan, you wanna kind of explain a little bit of what you're doing here, man?
Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just 3D imaging over the inside of the hood so we can get the depth on it, just taking a scan, the contour of the hood and everything.
What's this piece of equipment here called?
So this is the roamer arm. It can take a 3D image of anything you're scanning. You can put planes on things.
We use this thing quite a bit whenever we're developing new products, scanning new machines. We get a new one in. That's primarily what you're out here doing. We get a new machine in, we scan it. Heck yeah, man. Well, cool. We appreciate it. All right, well, let's head on back down to the shop and continue on with what we're doing, I reckon. So we don't really have an Xpedition roof rack. We haven't ever really looked at it too much yet, but I want one on this machine. So we're working with a couple engineers. We're actually gonna take an X3 Max kit and see what works out of it and try to utilize any component we can. We have some side rails that have already been machined, they're already been cut, they're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is take all these pieces out and try to mock it up on the top of this Xpedition. We're gonna bring the engineers out here, we're gonna take some measurements, and we're gonna draw some brackets to get it to mount to the factory mounting positions for the roof. So don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're definitely gonna give it a solid effort. What's going on, guys?
Got that hood for you.
Sweet.
Want to see how that fits?
Yeah, let's throw it up there. Went with aluminum, huh?
Yeah, with the seal was going to be a little heavy, so decided aluminum would be a better route.
Okay, let's see how she fits. What do you guys think?
You see here when you hold it down on each side, your body line's a little bit off, so we're gonna have to change that a little bit. But as far as like the fit, as in, you know, width here and the angles, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, definitely. If we move that back, that's gonna make it fit a lot better. We're welding it, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Who do we got on that?
Our best welder.
We got Cody on
Cody
it.
Alves.
Cody's the man. What about the grill? Have you guys checked that out?
You're gonna have to make a small incision here, make it sit right like
An
nice and flat behind it.
incision.
Yeah, nice and.
Doing some surgery. Yeah, I definitely think we'll be able to just take a paint marker and kind of mark this edge. Probably actually just mark it all the way off the aluminum. And I can just go in, trim that back, and we can just work it in. So far, it's looking good, guys. Appreciate it. So we got it mocked up. There's a few things that I don't love right off the bat, but let's go grab the engineers. We knew it wasn't gonna be a direct bolt-on, so we know we're gonna have to make some mods to it. But let's go grab those guys and see what they have to say. All right, so here it is. Before I put the slats in, it looked pretty good. I don't think there's enough room there to move those slats up.
No, but we could. I mean, you could shorten up the slots. Bring the slot up if you want because you want to drop this down.
Right. The roof's warped. We know that. If we can just get it close enough, because right there, I mean, I don't know, it might draw down to where it look all right, but it's hitting.
Then you're going to be picking up on the other side.
I could even kind of do like the.
Well,
I cut the slots in half there to put the logo in there.
Yeah.
I could do that through there to put
You know, it'd
the.
be a lot easier though. Is just add on to those.
Add on to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not unless you want it real narrow like this. Because all you'd have to do is add material down here and drop your holes and you're done.
And then it'd be fine.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about messing with the slots or nothing.
What's the other side look like? Yeah, we're pretty square, honestly, as far as width-wise. So can you eliminate some of these slots? And then just if you guys want to throw some other kind of a design or something, whatever it is, to be able to move that up. I mean, you guys can get creative with it as far as whatever you want to do. I mean.
All right. Back to the drawing board.
Cool.
I think you should have held it up there before you screwed it together.
It's all just hand started. So we got word that the new hood was done. These guys are on their way down here. We're gonna lay it on here, check it out, and see how it fits.
Hey, Braden.
What's
Got
going
your
on,
hood?
guys?
It's done.
Got the hood.
Yeah.
Let's throw that bad boy on there.
Okay.
Fit up's looking nice.
Yep.
You guys welded all that?
Yeah, Cody did.
Got Cody welding it. Looks great. Look at this guy. Bro, we're filming here. Can't you see? Get out of the way, Jordan. Yeah, go ahead and get that.
Let me hold that up.
Now look, we're gonna have to lay this down. We'll probably pull the straps. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna have to cut this. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate your service.
Thanks for the opportunity, Brady.
Absolutely.
You're the man.
Hey, the
Anything
check will be
else?
in the mail, okay? All right, pull your strap out. All right, now let's close it.
All right. Kind of lines up all right. All right, give me a silver Sharpie.
That's the line I've ever seen.
Just tracing your
Just tracing your
bracket. All right,
All right, let's pull this off. I mean, what's the worst that happens? We have to order a grill,
that's
right?
it.
Looks good.
All right, let's do the inside line, inside corner, and leave the support brace.
Nice. See, I'm glad I taught you this trick.
Yeah, that ought to do her.
We're cutting this on a box right now, dude. This looks crazy.
Well, it's better than cutting it somewhere else. All right, you hold the whole thing.
Don't nick the plastic. Yep. Hey, good job on listening.
What?
I said, yep, and you just kept going.
Little
Give her the trim with the blade.
angle grinder, but all right.
Hold on. There she be.
I'm happy you're happy.
Looks good to me. That's one more part ready to go to powder. So now we're gonna be moving on to wiring in the winches, light bars, cube light, mirrors, and we're gonna start removing some panels. That way we can start running our wires from front to rear and getting them powered up. We're trying to run wires from the front to the rear. Easiest way I found is to pull this side panel off. We're gonna be pulling the doors. We already pulled a rear door, we're gonna pull the front door. All right, so we got our last couple brackets made here. We've got the rest of the brackets installed. We had to do some slight modifications. Got them mounted up to where this thing's solid, other than the front moves back and forth a little bit. So we decided to go ahead and add another bracket up here just to add some rigidity. So we've been able to utilize the factory roof hardware the whole time. I'm gonna drop that in. Got the bracket lined up. I'm gonna go ahead and mark a hole.
Okay.
Onto the other side. All right, guys, so today is the day all the parts are gonna start showing up out of inventory. We got a pallet being shipped over. We're about to pull it in the shop, get everything pulled off of it, get everything separated out on what's going to powder coat and what's not, so stay tuned for that. This is my favorite part. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Yeah, we're gonna blame that on shipping for the way that they wrap this up and send it to us. Fortunately for us, all of our packaging is drop tested, so we're gonna be just fine. It definitely didn't tear anything up. All right, so this is definitely the glass windshield, skid plate for sure. Got the suede assault wheel, so that's what that'll look like. So these we will have to do quite a bit of prep work too. So what I'm gonna do is go through, drill out all the rivets, separate everything apart, and then ship it off to the powder coater. All of these wheels will need powder coated. So whenever I send parts off to powder coat, just so they don't get lost in transit, what I like to do is take some mechanics wire, just throw all the little brackets on there, loop them through a bolt hole, and then tie them all together. So this panel is ready to go to powder coat. Ready. All right, we've got our rear bumper, front bumper, roof rack, wheels, inner fender wells. We've got a few other little pieces that are getting welded on right now. I'm gonna pack this stuff up. We're gonna go wrap it up and we'll get it thrown in the bed of my truck.
Yeah. Like, what is it even registering that it needs to be that high?
Anybody home? Hello.
How's it going, man?
What up?
Not much.
How's it been, man?
Oh, pretty good. Can't complain.
We have a pallet full of parts. We've got some bumpers. We've got a roof rack we were working on. As always, you know how we roll. We're working on a tight time schedule and we're not 100% on a color yet. What do you got as far as white goes?
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less on the time frame, but you know we'll take care of you.
You know, like the 2019 XP Turbo LE white? It's
Yep.
kind of popping a little bit, but nothing too crazy,
Yep.
pretty easy to match. That's something kind of like what we were talking about doing.
As far as subtle metallic white, something like the pearl is going to be, I would think would be your go-to. Hard to see in here without some good sun.
I can see it right there. Yeah.
Right on.
What are you thinking on timeline, man?
I mean, I'd say we could probably push you through in about a week.
Okay.
All the aluminum stuff's gonna have to go in the chemical stripper, then sandblasted, coated, outgassing in between there as well. You know, we always take care of you all, so.
That's why we use you, man. We always trust Zapps with our powder coat work. He does a great job for us, and we appreciate it, man. I'm gonna start getting some stuff in here. Or?
Sounds good, man.
Cool. This is like 98% of it. There's gonna be a spare tire carrier that goes with this. So once it's all done, I'll bring it and drop it off to you.
Right on. Give you a holler here in about a week or so.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank
we'll
you,
talk
sir.
to you here soon.
Yes, sir. So we started unpackaging some of the parts. The first thing we wanted to unpackage was the HCR arms. These things are sexy. We had a bunch of conversations trying to figure out what color we were gonna powder coat these arms. We decided to leave them raw. These arms are absolutely beautiful. Tons of different colors in them from the welds, and then obviously HCR is known for its high quality welds. So we're just gonna leave these things clear. Right now, we're prepping them. We've got Jordan here helping us. We're just taking some lacquer thinner, wiping them down real good. Obviously, we don't want any oil or anything on the arm before we paint it. Then we're gonna shoot it with some clear, put a couple coats on them, throw the bushings and ball joints in them, and get them installed. Hey, come here, come here. Let me show you something. Look at those welds. Beautiful. He's excited. Yeah, so we can't reveal the secret that we're friends. We need everybody to think that we don't like each
We're
other.
like mortal enemies.
He's on the dealer sales team, and then I'm in marketing, you know, so we have to be arch enemies.
And I'm better looking.
And he's better looking. And he actually copied my goatee.
No, no. Yeah, bro, I'm not using those white rags anymore. Yeah?
All right, so everything's been chemical stripped, outgassed, and is ready for blasting now. Anything that comes in here with powder on it goes into the stripper to keep us from having to fight it and pit it and getting the powder off of it. Grab one of these wheels and see what we got going on out here. There you have it. She's all masked, plugged, ready for powder.
Why are we blowing budget?
Jordan said it was okay.
What are we doing?
I don't know, he said we're gonna blow the budget.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're definitely gonna blow the budget. He just ordered $4,200 worth of parts this morning.
What?
5 wheels and a full set of billet duals. We're gonna be 53,000 in this thing.
We're just gonna take a little pinch out of the other budget, and actually Dawn's budget, we're just gonna sprinkle it.
One of his magical budgets, and we'll just.
But the shop's donating some prototype parts.
Well, right. But the whole reason for this build is because we wanted to do a cool wrap.
I wanted to do like a 69 Bronco and leave it that color blue, which is like 69 Bronco blue.
Jordan didn't. He didn't even want to do an Expedition.
Right.
You were like arguing with us on an Expedition.
Yeah, but it was my idea to do the Bronco.
This guy got us quoted for 40 grand.
Do not blow the budget.
I'm blowing it. It's not your budget anyway. What do you care?
The budget's blown. Consider it blown.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope though.
All right, let's go.
All right, so yesterday we got the zinc primer on all the steel parts, which is a stage that a lot of shops skip, but it does make the night and day difference on the longevity of your powder coating. Today we're going to be spraying Polaris White Pearl, which has an extreme amount of metal flakes, so we'll see if we can't make this SuperATV camera crew look like they just left a strip club. Let's get at it. Well, you know, man.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Not much, pretty good.
Got this stuff done?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, let's check it out. All right, man, let's check this stuff out underneath the light.
Yeah, everything came out great, as always.
It's looking good. Man, that white really does pop. Like when we were talking, I didn't think it was gonna pop too much. You know, I said something kind of subtle a little bit, but I mean, it's subtle enough, but when you put that light on it,
It's a good looking color.
It looks good. I mean, you guys killed it on the timeline. We said a week, you guys turned this around for us in 5 days, and you even got that spare tire carrier done for us. That's crazy.
Nice little surprise.
Yeah, we appreciate that big time. Everything's
Anytime,
looking great.
man.
Well, I guess let's start packaging some stuff up so I can get back to the shop and
All right,
get it installed.
let's get her.
All right, guys, so we got everything back from powder coat. We're gonna start at the front and work our way to the rear. We've got all our wires ran for the winch and the light bar, front recessed lights. We're just gonna roll through here and install this bumper, so we're gonna get right to it. Before warning, I don't even know if I have this installed correctly right now. Yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna have to loop two together. It sucks to get in here to get this.
Yeah.
I can't hardly get it.
Well, if you can't hardly get it, it means you can get it, right?
All right, I can get it.
Good. I bet you can do it. Ready? You always need 3 people.
That's a serious bump.
Yep. How's this feeling?
I don't know how it goes.
You sure that ain't part of the roof?
The roof? What roof?
Isn't there a roof rack?
It's even part of the roof.
That's what I was asking you, is it?
I don't know. I guess I can grab the engineer and be like, where'd this go?
I don't know what the hell this bracket does. There's 2 bolts that are hidden once you take the, you have to pull that off. And then that should go there, and right in between there. Right down there. Yeah, in between your tailgate and
So something like this.
yep. I gotta tap that hole a little bit bigger.
You gotta drive the race in first.
You drove that in there crooked as We're on, it's crooked!
I'm gonna drop the bearing in.
Greasing the shaft.
What do you want me to do? Solder it, Kenneth? All right, guys, so it is the day that we've all been waiting for. Maybe it's just me, maybe I've just been waiting for it. It's my favorite thing to do, which is install suspension, and we get to install some of the best suspension in the industry. Today, we're gonna be installing the HCR mid-travel kit on this Xpedition. Keep rocking with us on this episode, and should be interesting, should be fun. Hey man, can you run to the other building for me real quick? There should be 4 axles and a tie rod kit over there for this Xpedition. Whenever you get here, just give me a holler. We'll meet you around back with the golf cart. Got some axles, huh?
Brought you some axles. And,
Are you gonna put them on for me too?
no sir,
Didn't think so.
I got you a tie rod kit. Anyway, there you go.
Like a glove. Once again, it's very awkward. All right, so we've got the engineers out here now. We're gonna be checking max tire size. We're also gonna be checking to see if these ball joints are gonna bind up, tie rods, axles, the whole 9. This is Chad and Leighton. Leighton's over the HCR suspension, and then Chad is the leader of our suspension team here.
But if you want to go turn it first, we can check that.
Yeah.
Looking at it, full left turn right now. Looks like we got clearance on the tie rod, axle clears. You got good steering stop engagement. So same here, just checking tie rod, checking all clearances, steering stops engaged.
Now, do you guys check to see if the axle's bound up at this point too, or?
Take the plunge on them and just make sure it plunges in and out, which we got plenty of plunge there.
All right, let that bump stop compressed.
So once we got it all compressed, basically do the same thing. Check axle plunge, we're good there. Ball joint doesn't hit.
As you all know, we get raked over the coals on max tire size. It happens every kit that we launch. They say, well, I put 35s on it stock. Why does SuperATV say I can only run a 34? This is exactly why. Whenever we're doing a max tire size check, we check it at fully compressed, full turn, and if it makes contact anywhere on the machine, then it does not work. So,
Push it in. You gotta push him in. Screwed him up.
See, he's trying to line his pockets
I was
here.
trying to get it perfect for 38. All right, so we'll call that where it needs to be. Hold that right there so it doesn't move. It's in between holes. So we're still looking 19 1/4. So 38 1/2.
Well, sweet guys. I appreciate you guys coming down here and taking my money for me guessing the wrong tire size and helping me out with this. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get the rest of the suspension on and get the wheels and tires on and get this thing ready to rip.
Ready to see it.
Cool, I appreciate it, guys. We got that good portal blood. So now it's time to throw one of these SDI E-Click shocks on there. These shocks are amazing. SDI is an awesome company. We love working with them. We partnered up with them on this build. They actually sent us these shocks. So huge shout out to SDI. These guys are awesome. Dan is supposed to be coming down at some point to hang out, check out the build when it's all wrapped up. We're stoked for it. He's gonna help us get the suspension tuned in. But let's go ahead and throw these bad boys on. Like a glove. Mike is our in-house tire mounting expert, so we took him off of doing some photography to come down here and help us mount these tires up.
Such an expert.
Yeah, the brush technique is on fleek, as they would say.
He was on fleek, man. Yeah, you manhandle that. Let's do this right. So we're gonna do the name over here because this is gonna be on the...
See, this is that good stuff that the photographer sees. When I mount tires for off-road vehicles, obviously that's the majority of what I do. I just throw them on there.
You can blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's try. Yep. Oh, and one thing I did not mention, this is our prototype Cliffhanger tire. All right, we're about to throw these tires on. So these are some prototype Cliffhanger tires. We have not released these yet. We're still in the development process. And we wrapped them around one of our Hellfire wheels, custom powder coated in the pearl white, which is gonna match our wrap. So let's get these bad boys on here and get the machine sat down on the ground. Sheesh. All right, guys, so as you can see behind me, we have the wheels and tires mounted up on the machine. We've got the suspension on. This thing is rolling out to get wrapped this week, so we got a few things we're gonna get thrown on here. We are taking it to Dreamwraps in Newport, Kentucky. We've been dealing with Kevin there. He's awesome, great guy. We're gonna get the windshields installed on this thing and keep on moving the project along. So we got the front glass windshield on, everything's looking good. We're gonna head to the rear and get the rear flip windshield on, and then we gotta get the side panels on as well. Kev, will you tell us your story about soldering? Kev, come on camera and tell us about soldering. Come on, Kev. Time to install the handle.
I don't have any room to go down though. That's, you don't want to go, now something's wrong there, because if you push it down, now you got a 1/2 inch gap at the top of the windshield. We got something wrong.
We did something wrong.
We did something wrong.
Why didn't we look at the instructions?
We made instructions? We need to open it.
And bring it down.
Bring it down.
Hold it right there.
Hold it right there. And then we're gonna need some nuts. You got any nuts?
We got nuts.
Okay, I just need 2 of them.
So let's close this rear hatch, see what she looks like.
Looks nice.
Looks good. I think the wrap will make it look even better.
Yep. What's up?
What's going on?
What's up, gentlemen? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, Kevin.
Coming
Good to see you. Yeah.
How was the drive? Good?
Yeah. Awesome.
Love it. Excellent.
Ready to get this thing going?
Yeah, we got a beast to wrap, man.
Yep, for sure.
It's gonna be sick.
We got maybe just one other color we need to pick out for the hood wrap.
Yes, that's true.
I think it's the logo and like some stars on the top of that circle is all it is.
By the eagle up front on the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I think that's a beautiful combo. I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the diamond too.
So you're good to go with design files. Do you need anything else from us as far as like we need to walk out and talk about anything out there?
I think we're groovy, man. You guys really supplied everything we needed. Props to your designers for setting everything up, and the mock-ups worked out great. That's all we really needed.
Awesome.
And we'll take a little bit of liberties here and there, but at the end of the day, we'll knock it out of the park.
So we got a Polaris Xpedition from the boys over at SuperATV, and this is the original color here. So it's this kind of vintage blue, and we're gonna make it pop. And we're gonna wrap this whole thing in this blue color, along with a beautiful diamond white to complement this graphics over top. Just completely transform this vehicle into something you really can't ignore.
Damn, dude.
Today is the day, guys. We're at Dreamwraps in Newport, Kentucky. We're about to go in here, see what kind of magic the guys have worked up. We're super stoked to see what this build's gonna look like. We kind of had an idea, but let's go see the real thing. Dang, man, you guys killed it on this one. How you been, man?
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
What do you think?
Man, you guys exceeded the expectations. I know we're talking back and forth a little bit with some of these tight spots in the roof.
Yep.
Looks like you guys got them.
The eagle's like the icing on the cake for me. That thing really sets it off.
Man, that thing looks great.
And just gives it another dimension.
So how was it?
To wrap something like this was genuinely experimental and the first that we've done anything like this. So I always welcome something new and a challenge, and this certainly was that for sure. Here we are pushing the absolute limits to this film and really bringing everything we can out of it to see what it'll do.
For sure, man, and every time we pull up, there's something sweet. I love coming here with you. You guys got an awesome setup.
We have a great team, and I trust those guys, and you know, we have a really cool network of other customers that trust us with their cars and give us a lot of creative freedom, as you guys have done on this thing. And I'm glad you guys did, and I'm glad we can exceed your expectations.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to doing something else with you guys in the future. We're gonna get this thing loaded up.
Thank you, let's do it.
All right, you ready? That's funny. You got the seal. Oh, we're gonna have to get creative with this nut too. I'll be right back, man. I gotta run over here real quick.
Hot, 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 hot. Ah, that's better.
Oh yeah, perfect.
There it is.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah, perfect.
And we're good.
3, 2, 1.
No, beat it off. Just beat it off.
What the heck, dude?
Oh, I had to pull that nut off. Was that yours?
Who else would it have been?
Oh, I thought it was mine. What is this?
It was an extension, but now it's a punch.
Then we just weld it on there?
We'll use the black ones.
Oh.
So as we previously stated, we are installing SDI Shocks on this build, and we have a special guest with us here today, Dan Worley from SDI.
Hey guys, how you doing? Super cool to be here. It's the first time seeing this build, and actually it's the first time I've seen long travel and portals. Pretty amazing so far, really, really cool.
So how about we get this thing up in the air and check out the suspension. Dan, you want to tell us a little bit about the SDI Shocks?
You know, we went into this and we've worked years with a bunch of other suspension companies, so like this was our first shock. Like we got to start off with a clean slate, and you know, it's really cool because you get to do whatever you want. And starting off, we use FK misalignment bushings. We're one of the few people that actually bolt the fork guard right onto the cup, so it's easy to work on. Oversized 7/8 shaft, aluminum body, and all this is made in-house. The shock body actually, you know, has the mid-mount bridge, so we have a bottom-out zone, but there's also grooves inside the body. So this thing's actually a 5-position bypass shock. But as you're topping out or as you're bottoming, there's a no-bleed piston in these, so it gets stiffer on each end to give you more control. And to finish it off is our patented E-valve. That's kind of what makes the magic happen for the different modes and how the shock reacts to different terrain.
So what's next for SDI?
You know, we already started development on more shocks, you know, to match the HCR long travel and other vehicles. And, you know, we just want to complete that whole lineup. The relationship's been great, and we just want to keep moving forward. Like, these things match up so good with those. It's a great partnership.
It's a match made in heaven. Let's get
That's
this thing back on the machine and go for a ride.
That sounds good. Let's go. So the beauty with the E-Click system is really the modes. Right here first, we're actually in trail mode right now. Being in the mountains on a slow trail, maybe 15 to 25 miles an hour. The vehicle gets at all these unusual attitudes. It's very rocky, it's bumpy. If you're gonna go drop off a ledge, that front bottom shock is always gonna get stiffer. So it has a lot more to do with vehicle attitude. Road mode, and it's basically the algorithm set up for the street. And it's to provide the stability in corners, but still have decent comfort. And Baja mode is obviously for the faster trails, like 40 to 60 miles an hour, hitting bumps, and it has a lot more to do with driver influence. But we could actually leave it here right now, and why don't we just do some S turns and feel how the car is reacting, and you can actually feel how the turn sensitivity works. Let's do it. So right now you're like at 7 and 10s, you know what I mean? It's compensating, and you can just feel the roll. Let's go ahead and just try it all the way soft.
Oh wow.
So we're still in Baja mode. If we went in trail mode and full soft, you know what I mean, you'd feel even that much of a difference.
There's definitely quite a bit of difference there. I mean,
so yeah, let's crank it back up.
Oh, it's no comparison.
What are your first impressions? What do you think of the system so far?
It's mind-blowing. I mean, I kind of had an idea of what it was going to be, but my expectations were, I mean, it is a match made in heaven with the HCR mid-travel and the SDI E-Click Pros.
It's like a power commander for your suspension. So you have all those options to really fine-tune it and get it the way you want it.
Yeah, all in all, awesome. Dan, we appreciate you coming up here, helping us get this thing set up and just talking us through all of it. A lot of great information. And I think we're going to get this thing back in the shop and get her finished up.
No, we're really happy. We're super excited about the future of HCR. Like, it's awesome. And like we said, this whole thing works so well together. It's just a great partnership.
Absolutely. So today we've got the machine on the alignment rack. Me and Jordan are gonna be putting the skid plate on. There's a bunch of pieces on this one. It's probably gonna take us a minute. We're just about to get right to it. Can't hardly see. Does it go through these holes?
Bruh, that ain't right. Maybe it's saying line it up on the inside of this channel here, like so.
And then that lines up.
That looks like it would. All right, so go ahead, we'll put these factory screws back in.
They don't line up?
They don't either, what the f? With the flip. Let me help you out here. Perfect.
What's the trick here?
The trick to what?
To making the perfect drill stop.
Oh, well, the trick to making the perfect drill stop is to make it where the drill will stop before it goes through the gas tank.
Wow.
That's the trick.
Cue a round of applause.
Yeah, I just said I'm gonna. Whew.
Look at this nice rounded edge we put on the skid plate. Do you see that?
That's beautiful.
So what we've been doing, you've probably seen us, we're going around tapping on the skid plate and we're seeing if we can hear any of the hardware being loose. If it's loose, we're just gonna go back and tighten it up. This is gonna be the only machine that's ever had a right alignment on it that we've ever built.
I brought you a celebratory beer.
Nice, thank you. So we are nearing the end of this build. We're about to throw the assault inner fender guards on, and we got to put our light bar on. We've already ran our wires, so it's just going to be a matter of wiring it up and mounting it to the machine. We're getting danger close to this machine being completely done and ready to take out west. So now we're gonna have to take our windshield mount loose and install our light bar mount onto the windshield hardware. It's gonna be kind of tough to do it. Go. Okay, hit it. Good. Yeah. That was crazy and it broke my hand. I'll adjust it around. I'm gonna have to cut this harness anyway so I can feed the wire through the cage. So we've been preparing for this trip for months. It's part of the reason that we built out the Xpedition. We've actually got the Xpedition loaded on the trailer right now. We have an X3 that we built out as well that you guys will see some action of it ripping. We got some sand tires loaded up, extra fuel cans, and then also this machine's gonna be going to the Red Rock Rally in Moab, Utah before we meet up with it in Sand Hollow. So this thing's gonna be rolling out west here in a few hours, and then we're gonna fly out and we're gonna meet it in Utah, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna take this Xpedition out and put it through its paces. So we got the Xpedition build wrapped up, and as we told you in a previous episode, we were gonna come out here and put it through its paces. We also said Dan was gonna be with us. So we've been out here riding. We've beat on these machines pretty good.
Well, and we got you on the West Coast, so that's kind of cool. And we're at Sand Hollow right now, and there's a little bit of everything. So where are we at with the build, and what do you think right now?
So obviously SuperATV, we port a lot of machines. You know, we've portaled utilities, sport models, you know, pretty much every machine we've got portals for. And, you know, I've had a little bit of seat time in all of them. This is the best riding portaled machine that I've ever rode. We played with the shocks. I messed with it all day long. It rock crawled great.
It seemed like a comfortable ride. Like, we were pretty pumped watching you go through all of that stuff. You know, the extra weight, you know, the fact that you have the bigger tires, it makes bumps smaller. And, you know, I mean, it was just mushing through that stuff like it was nothing.
Absolutely. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the Xpedition. Definitely happy with the setup. I mean, we went through a lot of stuff today and we never touched a skid plate on anything. You take a stock Xpedition out and try to do that, like you're hitting the skid plate. So,
well, should we go riding before it gets dark?
Yeah, man, let's go for a rip.
Awesome.
Nice.
So over the past few months, you guys have seen us take this Xpedition from concept to completion. You've also seen our failures, you've seen our wins. We've taken you behind the scenes on this build more so than we've ever done in the past of SuperATV's history as a company. We appreciate all of you that have followed along. Also, just want them to have a big shout out to everybody that helped us with this build. We have Dan Worley with SDI. You guys already know how I feel about that company and the Shocks. 10 out of 10, amazing, great people. Kevin at Dreamwraps for killing the wrap for us and staying true to our tight timeline. Zapps Powder Coating. Those guys always do a great job for us on the powder coat. And then obviously SuperATV, HCR, Assault Industries. Everybody and all the brands, all the companies that played a huge part in building this machine out, huge thank you. So if you all enjoyed this style of content, you guys enjoyed following along with us, please drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see different. You guys want to see a different machine for next year or the next build? Do it. Let us know. But until then, we'll catch you on the next one.
So Kev, how long you been with SuperATV?
Too long.
What's your favorite part about SuperATV?
Not being here.
What's your favorite part about the Xpedition build?
Nothing.